After World War II, the world was divided in two main ideologies, capitalism and communism. The Federation of Germany believed in capitalism. Capitalism has two main characteristics: free markets where buyers and sellers come to an agreement on price based on supply and demand, and the absence of governmental intervention. But to be clear, the government does interfere. They are able to protect private property. Even though there's not a lot of state intervention in factors of production, the free services that we are provided every day by the fire department, police stations, and public hospitals, etc., are paid through taxes which citizens pay, and the state makes sure that the services are paid.
The capitalist economy is the one that bases its development in free trade market, the production of a system to generate individual or business utilities, private investment, free competition and demand and supply that is in charge to equilibrate in long terms. The capitalist economy believes that the capital and its output is incentive enough for it to grow and develop societies by being free of finding and taking advantage of the opportunities that may come. Market economy is the organization and assignation of the production and the consumption of goods and services that come from supply and demand in a competition situation, which requires a determined participation of the state to fix or better the negative effects and failures of the market and guarantee minimum general access to several goods and services. This is why our economic system is the best, because we provide free trade, protection of private property, exchange our goods with other countries, and make our economy grow by importing and exporting.
Political capitalism is an economic and political system in which the economic and political elite cooperate for their mutual benefit. The economic elite influence the government's economic policies, choose regulation government spending, and the design of the tax system to maintain their elite status in the economy. The political elite are thus supported by the economic elite, which helps the politic maintain their status and exchange that benefit both the political and economy. The building blocks for political capitalism are well accepted by economists, concluding the poor countries remain poor because the elite who control the political and economic system retain low-quality institutions for their benefit, at the expense of the general population. Political capitalism is more than just an explicit recognition that politics influences the economic system. Rather, it is a system in which politics and economy design the rules so that they can use the political system to maintain their positions.
The Federal Republic of Germany is a federal parliamentary republic based on representative democracy, while the President of Germany is the head of state, which holds a ceremonial role but substantial reserved powers in the federal cabinet, and federal legislative power is vested in the Bundestag and the Bundesrat. The members of the Bundestag are elected by the people of Germany. Elections to the Bundestag take place every 4 years. Party gaining power, parties have to obtain more than 5% of the vote. Lastly, the Basic Law places special emphasis on the functions of political parties. The elections based on the principle of equal voting rights.
In West Germany, we have a prospering economy. We have the right of developing our own land and territory and earning a living. In the East, with communism, you're part of a collective community. You will never be allowed to earn more than everyone else. Thanks to the Marshall Plan, we now have adequate living conditions, and you, in the East, barely have the basic necessities. We went under a campaign to stop Nazism, and now we have less discrimination or racism and more people with dignity and rights. We have open space for any kind of person that wants a fair treatment. We also have the right to vote, to stand up to unfair systems or to unfair rulers. We have the right to be heard.